Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Andrea. I am here for another English conversation on Talk and Talk. But let me explain a little bit before we will start how Talk and Talk works. Basically, Talk and Talk is a platform, and here you can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French. This is not a class, this is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am a student too. I am just here to guide the conversation and learn more about the language with you guys. We are here with the same goal, okay? So don't be afraid to make mistakes because this is a safe place to do it. No one will judge you or correct you, but make sure that everybody here are going to learn a lot because this is a real environment to practice our speaking skills, okay? If you want to know more about our project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there you will find more information. We are here in four. It's not necessary to open another room. So we always start the conversation with introducing ourselves. So, Thiago, can you start, please? Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi guys, good evening. I'm Thiago. I am 27 years old. I'm living in Vitória da Conquista in Bahia State. I have no pets. Uh, I'm live I'm live alone. I'm software engineer and I'm working in a software company. I'm studying English because it's very important to my life, to my career, and is that. Thanks.
Nice, Thiago. It's really good to have you here again, okay? Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks.
Pedro, it's your turn, please.
Uh, I don't know what happened, but I get out. But now I'm back. I'm maybe my internet is a little unstable, but you can hear me make some input with me.
Yes,
Uh,
I can hear
but
you.
all right, guys. All right, guys. Good evening. My name is Pedro. I'm 25 years old. I graduated nowadays. I live myself in a little city that was Jota. It's my second day living here. It's a real nice place, and I ended talk like for 7 or 8 months. I really like this environment, and I reflect about it. I believe it's so much important because not sometimes we perceive like a little fast, but when you like all the things you we did this year, it's some things that is guys.
Okay, Pedro, thanks so much for sharing. What about you, Bruna?
I'm Bruna, I'm 31. I'm from Rio de Janeiro and hold the bachelor degree in chemistry. And in spare time, I like to go for a walk, do another activities related to the English. I've been reading some books in English to challenge myself now. My aim in Talk a Talk is to level up my speaking skills, is try real to speak more, to talk to these people and this person.
Nice, nice, Bruna. And I think here it's a great opportunity to, I don't know, to lose the fear to speak in English, because I remember when I started here, I was afraid about making mistakes, about judgment. So I think this place is so good, because no one judge you. You can express yourself in a good way, and we are here with the same focus. So it's really interesting, and it's interesting to know how we can develop our speaking, our skills here. So I hope you'll enjoy a lot the platform, Bruna. Thanks so much for sharing. About me, guys, I'm Andrea. I'm 47. I've been living in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo, since I was 7 years old. So it's a long time. I am married, but I don't have kids. I don't have pets too. but I have a lot of plants in my little balcony. In my free time, I like listening to music, drink wine, and be here on Talk and Talk to training my speaking skills. That's it, guys, about me. Let's start the conversation. I think we can have a great time today, okay? So, Bruna, how would you describe this year so far in one word? And why? Let me know.
I guess for me is challenge. It was a challenging year, and I'm a scholarship research in the industry, and I have to develop a lot of multitask skills. I have to work on in the same time with two projects and handed out this project. I handed out this project last week, and I think it's real challenge because I needed to some knowledge I had in the previous experience, but I had to connect a lot of different subjects and try to make a solution for this real challenge project. And there are so many drawbacks, including related to relationship with the person, with the clients. I have to learn how to deal with clients and how to talk and how to convince and persuade in some way and try to explain more, try to explain less technical and more in the way that some people that don't know much about this area can understand, and cor- deliver correct the message. I have to be more assertive in deliver the message, and I think it was a real challenging year for me, but it ended fine. Yeah, I can I develop and I hand out this project. In sum up, to wrap up, it's turned out to be fine.
So I believe Andreas is out.
Yes, I'm think she's come back. Uh,
Yes,
she's come
he's back.
back.
Wow, my gosh. It's not, it's, oh my gosh. I was like, everybody here are frozen. Thiago, Bruna. And when I realized it was me, oh gosh. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No
Sorry.
Don't
problem.
worry.
Okay, Bruna, can you continue? Because I missed the part that you were speaking. I don't know, guys. Sorry about that. Guys?
Hi.
Okay, everybody.
We hear you.
Okay. Okay. So who
I
wants
believe
to?
if Bruna stays, the microphone is out.
Yeah, Bruna?
I'm
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah, me too, Bruna. I will skip to Thiago to continue and answer the question. What about you,
Okay.
Thiago? I think we are in the question number 2 yet.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm think the word in my case it's learning. This year I'm learn a lot about myself, about many things, many new things, about English, about my area. But I'm think main about myself. So this word is special to me. And you, Pedro.
Wow,
Thanks.
nice. Thank you, Thiago. Pedro, what about you?
So for me, I believe the best words to express my year is gonna be reinvention, because this year I have to try new things and I have to reinvent myself, like in my area, my and the other things. I believe like in professional area. And I believe that was a good year, and the reinvention for me was a great word to express my year.
Nice. So here we have invention, learning, and Bruno was challenging. Am I right,
Challenging.
guys?
Yeah.
Challenging. Okay. I don't know what word I would describe. Maybe I would describe like a transformative. Why I can say that, guys? Because in my opinion, this year have been different for me because I've been learning something, a lot of things about myself, you know, a lot of things that I am capable to do that I was thinking that I was not capable to do. So I think it can be a transformative year because I don't know, I am learning a little more about myself. So I think it's interesting, you know, not only about my job in my job, but about my personal life too. I did some things that I thought, oh, I really didn't know that I was capable to do it, you know. So for me, it's a great opportunity to know a little more and to know that I am capable to do everything that I want since I put effort to do, you know. So it's really great, in my opinion. Okay, guys, let's move on. Tiago, question number 3. What has been your biggest achievement this year, and how did it make you feel?
Okay. In my case, I think was a track I make this year. This is this year I make very tracks, but this is special because it's very difficult. I think it's the most difficult track of my stage. So this track making 2 days because was very difficult. I think was 32 kilometers in a remote place. So when I finished this track, felt victories because was very difficult so far, and very cool because make this track during the winter. So was very difficult because was so far cold in not good place, but the finish of this track was perfect because I'm saw the sky, so I can see every stars in the sky. So very good.
Wow, it's interesting. And you did it alone or not?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Thiago. What about you, Bruna?
As I say, for me, this deliver this project, it's the biggest achievement in this year because initially it was one project, but something's going on in the middle, and the project has to be split in two, and the aims and the achievements is kind of opposite to each other. And there were two types of clients, two types of factories, and it's kind of challenging to talk to many peoples in the different mindsets and the different levels of understanding of the project. and my team. I had a lot of support of my team, and I can help you a lot. And it's challenging. It's hardest too, because when you had a team, you had a different people, different ways of thinking, different minds, different opinions about the same subjects, and you have to be aligned with your team to talk to the client, to promise something for the client that turn out to be he or she wants this delivery in the end. You have to deliver the end. You give the word, and these things that happen during the project, during the experiments, because in the theory things go well, you can prove, you can make a proof of concept, but you when you put in the experiment in the laboratory, sometimes things go wrong, sometimes you don't understand, things happen, and you can explain, you can theorize much about it, but you have to explain for the client, all the kind of things, all these things were a challenge, but it turned out to be fine. My team and I delivered this project last week, and I think it's the biggest achievement for all of us my professional way. In the personal area, I think it's kind of improve my English in vocabulary and listening and reading. For me, reading a book is an achievement, because it's something that I postpone, because I think I don't have the vocabulary for the older words, and read these books. It's a kind of achievement for my personal life. And join Talk and Talk is achievement too, because I, for the first time in years, I need to talk with the other person. I need to put my effort to chat, to talk about different subjects.
Wow, nice answer, Bruna. And I was thinking about how challenge can be, because I know that's not easy to deal with a lot of people. We need to to deal with the clients, and sometimes something goes wrong, as you said. But in the end, everything is okay. And
I believe the Andre is frozen. I don't have like the sure because my internet is not good too, but I
I
believe
think
he's
she's
out.
Rosie. My internet também is not good today.
I believe everyone is not with a good internet. Or she's
Technical
out.
issues.
Eh, that's happening, guys. Uh, he's back.
gente, eu não sei o que está acontecendo hoje aqui. Vocês me escutaram, Bruna? Você me escutou, pelo menos, o que eu
No,
falei? Nossa,
no,
gente, o que está acontecendo? Que vergonha!
my internet is
Sorry.
not good too.
Andrea, I believe all the internet here is not good too.
Oh my God.
It's a
When I
consolation for
start,
you.
oh, thank God, because when I start talking with Bruna, I just fall. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry about that. Okay, let's try again. Pedro, can you answer, please?
Okay. So, like Thiago said about like the trail, I remember that this year I made some trekking too, and if I put like the things like where I put more effort, like more physical effort, I believe like is that because I go to trekking on Pico da Bandeira, and I don't like I was not prepared myself, and I started to search about like how is that? How is the trick? Like in the same week that I will go, and for me like it was very difficult. But I did that. Even I don't put like somewhat conditional for on that, but I did that. But I believe like the most achievement I did this year from is recollection, recollection myself in the market in the work area, because I perceive like after I graduation that is some things I don't have like in my skills. And when I put in my mind that I want to participate on the training program, I believe like that's not wanna be easy. I have to put more effort. I have to study about myself, understand like what is my skills. And talk I believe like help me so much, because here we can like share our idea. We can like I am host here too, and we have to intermediate some conversations, and that it was very difficult for me from the beginning. But if you put effort and the time and experience, that it make easy, and that help me uh, get my goal. And they are really the most important effort in this year.
Pedro, and I totally agree with you about talk and talk, because I don't know, guys. I am a suspect person to know to say something about talk and talk, because I've been attending here since October 2021, and since then, I am another Andrea. I am always saying that because I was a shy person. I continue being a shy person, but nowadays I am more comfortable to speak, even though I am making mistakes, because of this environment that we have here. We have a lot of people, good people, that respect you and don't shoot you. So it's a great opportunity. And about the biggest achievement this year, in my opinion, guys, about myself, I think it was about my exchange program that I did 2 weeks only, but for me it was really important. I challenged myself in another country, speaking in English. It was really hard because I went to Liverpool. I don't know if Thiago knows about, and Bruna, but I went to Liverpool to spend 2 weeks there, and it was really difficult to understand. In the beginning, I thought, oh my gosh, I am really in a place that are speaking English language, because I didn't understand anything, guys. But in the end, I realized that it was a really great experience, because I know that I can do more times this kind of things, So I am proud of myself about it. Okay, I am here, okay? Yes, I am here. Let's
We
move
can
on.
hear
Tiago, are you there? I think Tiago is frozen.
Yes,
No,
I'm here.
Tiago,
My
okay.
my can is frozen.
Okay, the internet today, oh my
Yes,
gosh, it's
today is
terrible.
terrible.
Okay, we can try again, guys. Tiago, I continuing with you. Um, I think I'll skip to the question number 5, okay? What is something new you have learned or experienced this year? Let me know.
Let me know about. Um, yes. This year learn about myself. Like I said, I'm searching for help for mental health uh, helping, because when I finish my graduation, was very difficult, because for many facts, like pandemic, like many my TCC, many things. But this year decide to care of my mental health, and search for help with a psychologo. I don't know the correct pronunciation, sorry. But the help was very good, and he uh, teach me many things about myself. So I think this knowledge is very important to me in this year.
Nice answer, Thiago. And I was thinking here, for me, it was the same, I learned a lot about myself. And something, guys, that I learned this year, that I can do a lot of things alone, having some experience, going to concerts, going to cinema, traveling alone, because I am an only child, and I remember since I was a kid, I always need someone to stay with me. And I realized that I can do everything alone, and it's good when you do something that you don't need to concern about the other opinion. If you want to stay more time in your bed, for example, you can do it. So it's really great, this experience. So I think it was really nice to learn about myself a little bit. What about you, Bruna?
I guess something that I experienced before, that you have to connect a lot of knowledge in different areas because you work in a multidisciplinary industry or whatever, and you have to connect this knowledge and put in practice and apply this knowledge. It's difficult too because you have to plan it. How can you do that? How we can do that? And maybe negotiating too. Sometimes you need to talk in a way that you're talking to the talk the client into something, and you explain, but you need to understand sometimes he's not so technical, and he's sometimes he's not a research, and you need to change some language. You need to speak the way that he understands you. You need to sometimes put in your shoes too, because the clients need some they prefer go in the way, and you think, oh, but this way it's more make more sense um, in the technical way of thinking. It's more sense, but you need to understand your client. You need to know how to talk, when to talk. It's more like abilities related to the person, related to the emotional intelligence. You need to know how you disagree with the other person. You have to sometimes, and it's good because it's an exchange of ideas. We can build some communications, but you need to know how you do it, when you do it. Sometimes it's not a good moment. You need to have this sensibility of notice the awareness of your environment. You need to have this kind of sensibility. Oh, this person is not good today. It's not a good moment. Maybe I'll talk a bit later. And I think it's more like this personal thing, this ability related to the person, to the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you put some knowledge in practice, and you have to meet the deadline, and you have this project need to be stay on track, and tackle with all these things together. I think it's more related to the not technical skills, maybe. I forgot the word for this, but it's more emotional skills, soft skills. It's like soft skills.
Yeah, totally agree, Bruno. And sometimes people have the hard skills, but don't have the soft skills. And I think nowadays soft skills and emotional intelligence, it's really important, because deal with people, it's not easy. I am here, guys, because when I started talking with Bruna,
We
yes.
hear.
So I think deal with people it's not easy, and when we need to deal a lot of things together, so we need to be brave sometimes. I totally agree, and I really like your answer, Bruna. And I have a question for you. Do you think what it can be more a challenge for you? Deal with the clients or deal with your team, for example? Because it's not easy to, in my opinion, I believe.
I think it maybe depends on the situation, because if you work in our area with a lot of research, everybody has an opinion about something, and oh, but I studied this, no, but I published in an article this. You need to know how to agree and how to disagree, how to put your opinion. You need to pick the brain of your colleagues, discuss something, and especially for the most important, you need to be aligned with your team when you talk to the client, because if it doesn't have if you don't if you, the team don't do that, it's going to be really worse, because we have this kind of minutes. I think it's the minutes of the meeting, of the agenda, and you need to write everything with everyone said. And in the end, the client say, "Oh, but you said that it's writing here, and you need to deliver because you give your words, and you need to be aligned with your team in this way." I think it's more it's sometimes more challenging with your team in the office, because we need to be gather a lot of opinion and try to put our brains in the situation to try to solve something. It's a problem, a bottleneck, and uh, 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 in the end, talk to the client sometimes is it's more easy if you have this alignment, I think.
Yeah, totally agree. Thank you, Bruna. What about you, Pedro?
Something that I know some people have a similar history in the talking talk, but being here, I believe like it's a different thing that I experienced this year, because I remember the the end of the last year, I took an interview in English and I was not prepared for that. And after that, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to develop that, because I started to work with this enterprise. I could got this job, but I don't spend like so much time to develop my English skills, because I have to use, but it's not too much time to practice that. But after that, I perceived like, yes, I study English like since I was 12 years old, but yes, something that I don't practice. Uh, we frequently was a conversation. I believe like all the talks that I took, the conversation was the part that we not try too much. And I believe like it's the most essence of like learning a new language is try to conversation, make mistakes, understand, listen, and talking. I believe like it's the most important like the process of learning, just not grammar, but you have to get know. Even you just know like a few words, but you have to get know how have a conversation. And I believe like he get know about talking and was real good, because I start with trio, and after that yeah, I back, and then now I am host here. And I believe like it's a good experience, because I could know different people, and the principal I listen so much different ideas, and it was so much complementary about like what I think nowadays, because sometimes we just live in a bubble, like you have your thoughts, you have like the people that you follow, but when you have some ideas and some opinions that diverge about from yours, it's really important to open your mind and then know like you have to think different. I believe like it's somewhat important for me.
Yes, and here you have this, we have this opportunity, Pedro, we are training our speaking skills and we are learning about a lot of things, because imagine if sometimes we participated or we see here some conversations that even in Portuguese, we take a time to speak, to have this conversation. So, and we are trying do it in English. So I think it's a great way to improve, guys. It's not only about the language, about ourselves too, I believe. Okay, guys, I think we have more time. Let's skip to the question. Number 12. And I will start with you, Pedro. What surprised you the most about yourself this year?
I believe something that I had to be this year that it kind of impressed me about myself is a resilient. Like I said, I stay out from the work environment like a few months, and with that, sometimes I feel like a kind of bad. Like, oh my gosh, I remember this that dured like 1 month or two. Like every interview that I got, I don't pass like the second stage, and for me it was very hard for because like I don't get so much motivated about that. But just I think that I thought with me like I have a goal. I have to try to build a new strategy from my goals. And with that, I believe like yeah, that you impressed me about like how I could have it be resilient, and that it was important to get the goals. I believe like it's what's important from me because sometimes we don't perceive like how intelligent we can be or how strong we can be, and I believe like the life put ours in some situations that you have to prove about ourselves like how strong we are.
Wow, totally agree with you, Pedro. Em português, we say that Deus não dá fardo maior do que você pode carregar. I don't know how to say that in English, but I really believe that everything that we pass it through, it's a way to improve, and you you are strong enough to pass through the situation, So the important it's just keep the focus and don't give up because yeah, you achieve everything that you want. Just I don't know, keep trying, not give up. What about you, Bruna?
I was surprised because I managed all the situations that in that time, I think it's really hard. It's really harsh, this situation. I don't know how can I handle this? And surprised me that I deal with it and I have help with all the team. I support the team too, and this exchange that this relationship with the colleagues, it's really important in this time and in this during the projects, all these activities that involves the involves the research, and some things that now I think of. Oh, in this month I deal with she's X and these other things, and in the time I think, oh, I don't know how I manage this. I don't know how to deal with this all these things that I try turn to be the dead end, and I don't know how to overcome this challenge. And now I can look the past and see, oh, I manage this. I continue, I keep up little by little, baby steps, and I achieve this with these other persons that are important. There are important in my life. I think it is. I think that's it.
Nice, Bruna. Thank you for sharing. What is it for you, Thiago?
For me, I think my surprising thing this year was with my body because I'm very skinny and very sedentary. So uh, make these tracks this year was a challenge because I'm not prepared. So. Uh, I'm finished all tracks of this year. Yesterday I'm finished the last of this year. So was incredible because with my group has many people's preparation more of me, but many people not finish these tracks. So in my case was very good.
Yes. Thank you, Thiago. Guys, in my case, I am thinking here. I think I can say that surprised myself. I don't know. I discovered that I am more courageous than I imagined to be, you know. You know, I think the things that I did this year prove that I am a courageous person because I don't know, going to another for many people can be a silly thing, but for me no, because my background, I am a woman, I am a black woman, it's more difficult. It's not a mimimi, but we know that it's more difficult. So going to another country and pass for the situation. I don't know, guys. I think I am a courageous person, and I passed through some prejudice there, you know. So it was not easy. Even though we have the barrier about the language, we have the barrier about the people too, you know, don't accept you or something like that. So I think I am a courageous person, and it surprised me a lot. I not imagined that I was so courageous like I am. That's it. Guys, just one more questions before we finish the conversation. I think the question number 10, it's a great one. Maybe we already talked about a little, but thinking about something good. What is one thing you are grateful for this year? Bruna.
Um, I would say I'm grateful for, I don't know, all the things that I accomplish, and not the big things like handle the project, the little things, the small things, like for example, when I it's really simple. When I go home, when I return from my home, I call for the day, and I return from my home, and I can arrive in my home. This is a little thing, but it's a relief. All the things I go through that day, all the things that possibly go wrong in the traffic, in the when you are in the street, many things can go wrong, and I can arrive my home. I can relax. I can all the things to start my day in the next morning, and I think it's a relation in the office too, because I was in the last year, 2022. I'm in the hybrid model because I'm in post graduation, and 2003 I ingressed in the work in the end of 2003, and I have to deal with people all the time to have lunch with them, to talk, all kind of the things that when you are at home, it's more yourself. It's the silence, it's yourself, and you have to, and you use to this. And now I have to go to the bus, I have to go to get a ride, or to talk to people, or to express myself. Even in Portuguese, sometimes it's not that easy. It's not rock science, but not that easy. You have to organize your thoughts and speak in more assertive way, and deal with different profiles, different personalities, and someone's more sensible, others more relate more. You can I don't know. You can identify more with your way, your behavior, and these little challenges that you have all the day. You have to deal all the day. I think it's a compliment. It's a success. It's a compliment. A compliment should not the biggest one, not the project, all the kind of things. I think these simple things were accomplished too.
Nice answer, Bruno. I agree with you. And sometimes we don't put so much value in these small things, just arrive at home safe. Imagine it's amazing. And sometimes we don't put so much value on it. I agree with you. What about you, Pedro?
So from this year, I believe the thing that I'm most grateful is about my family because when you pass some hard time, sometimes it's more difficult when you are alone and we don't have a support with the other people. And my family in this year was essential from like my goals, from my things that I passed. And I believe like when we got more strong because like I stay out from my like have a strong relation last year because I was studying on the graduation. In the end of the graduation, I believe like everybody knows like it's a totally disaster because like you have to study, you have to work. It's impossible like you have a few times to conversations and have like good times with family. It's real hard. But this year I back to my parents' house and I've even good moments with them and we helped me with a lot of things. And now I living by myself again. It's near. I believe that there's something that I like because if I have to see, then I could like on the weekends, and it's easy. And I believe the most thing that I was grateful is my family. Livy was a very special.
Nice answer, Pedro. And I believe that family is everything, when we have the support, it's really good. Thanks so much. What about you, Tiago?
In my case, I'm agree with Pedro. I'm very grateful for my family. My family is incredible, but I'm grateful to have overcome many personal challenges in my life and to know that I'm capable of doing much more. It's very important to next year, but this year made many things that I want to make for many years ago. But this year I'm think not all things, but I'm think one or two special things to me. It's very important. I'm think uh, if I made one thing, it's important. So I made what was possible for me. So this is very important.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Tiago. I was thinking here, guys, it's a difficult question to answer, I think, because we have to thinking about our journey so far. So I don't know, maybe I would say I am grateful for about my health first, because I think when you have a good health, you can do everything that you want, you know. Um, because about my mom's health too. My mom got sick last year. It was really difficult uh, time that we need to deal with. So thank God everything is okay now. So I am really grateful about that, you know, and that's the first time about the health. And I am really grateful about, I don't know, my courage, the things that I've been learning. So, and the happiness, you know, because I think it's important to be happy in this world. You know, we don't need to focus only about the big things, as Bruna said, but we need to put some value in the small things too, you know. And sometimes these small things can make us happy too. I believe that's it, guys. As we don't have so much time for answer more question, let me put the survey for you here. I think everybody know how it works. Okay, it's anonymous. You can answer everything that you want. You can give me ideas for the next talks, okay? And let me know a little bit, how was it for you, Bruna? It's your first time with me, so what did you think about the conversation?
I think it was really nice, and like I said, I don't have a clue what the subject will be, and I think it's a really nice conversation.
Nice, nice. Thanks so much, Bruna. What about you, Thiago?
For me was very good. It's very good. It's come back. So and this subject was very easy and very good. Thanks.
Thank you, Thiago. Yes, it's really great just thinking about a little about our journey, you know. Thanks so much. What about you, Pedro?
I really like this subject. I believe it is so important, like have a reflection about like the year. I'm not like the kind of guy like to make some goals in the beginning of the year, but yeah, I really like to like make some retrospect about the year because like we be like a little nostalgic, and I really enjoy this conversation today.
Nice. Thanks so much, Pedro. Okay, guys, my next immersion will be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we are going to talk about, let me see, why is adulting so hard? So, Bruna, if you want to participate, just go there and schedule your time. And Tiago and Pedro too, okay? You are invited, guys. Thanks so much for coming and see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.